we had to do basic research. The conclusion was that oxygen is going to be the biggest problem. You already see in cities like Shanghai and Beijing, where kids are wearing masks to school. On a good day, when the pollution is slightly low, it's like smoking 2 packets of cigarette a day. So 50 years later, clearly there will be a problem. So that was first research. Then the second thing, I have an artificial heart. If you saw, and my artificial heart is in the backpack. So I was roaming around with the bag for almost 4-5 days before shooting, or when we were having lunch in breaks, because that, just the feeling that it's going to be so common in the future that if you have an artificial heart, you'll be roaming around with this bag 24/7.
Yes, I play an android in the short film. I think that was see, this is what I missed doing in the short film. I think the beauty of it was that I don't know about the reality of it, because I feel like I'm human. I just do whatever I'm programmed to do, and I behave like a completely normal person. It's only when a particular thing happens, like a certain function, happens, that's when you realize that she's not human. She's a robot. I'd say there's a massive difference in all, except that as an actor, you just give it your best regardless of the medium that you're on. You're as concerned about each. It's not like you take one lightly over the other. Fun fact about doing short films is that in a given short period of time, you get to kind of play various different roles. For a film, you have to prep much longer. There are schedules which kind of get scattered, which go on for really long. For television, you don't have a life. So I think that's the beauty of short films.
See, the biggest challenges was in the beginning.
Convincing part.
Is to find funding. I went to my dad first, and he said, "ये क्या है? Theatre में release नहीं होगी. There's going to be no income and revenue." Secondly, it was so far-fetched that the whole thing was, how will you explain it to people? How will people get it? One thing, we all had the guts to plunge into it, try something new, and at least we've opened doors for a lot of other makers.
I think Nawaz is definitely one of my favorite actors. Even if I was inside the box, it was great. At least doing that part of it.
No, but to add to that, it's great because his role was the most difficult. Because in one scene, he has to say a lot of things, and that's the crux of the film. It's only because we had an actor like Nawazuddin Siddiqui who could still communicate almost 80% of what we wanted to.
Believe me when I say this, I walk to the theatres every time I want to go for a film. As actors, I use straws for everything on set, and that's just wrong. So that's why I'm rather going to use bamboo straws from now on.
It starts from basic things like when you're brushing your teeth, you have your water running, and I realized, what am I doing? I started from there. Yeah, and then I try to use my bicycle around in Bandra. Raksha Bandhan just went, and my sister introduced me to e-Rakhi. Eco-friendly Rakhi, which was made out of Indian cotton, and there was a seed. So if you throw it also, you're planting.
There's something that really blows my mind. I'd love to be a part of it.
Yeah, you have platforms like Amazon or Netflix coming into India, and Alt and stuff like that. If it's good, and my role as an actor is great, or the story is something which appeals to me, I would love to do it. I would also love that we make Carbon into a 10-episode thing. Everything depends on, if the audience likes it. For all the updates on digital entertainment,
log on to thedigitalhash.com.